Okay, sorry, we gotta do this one. She went to the Deep Space Cafe, you guys! And then we'll go back to doing emotes. It's okay, it's okay. We still got like an hour.
I didn't want to be known as just the Anime Cafe channel or a Love and Deep Space Focus channel, but it appears I've been backed into a corner. Look at this! A Love and Deep Space collab cafe where the boys are cat butlers? Are you kidding me? This felt targeted!
It is targeted.
It's as if Infold heard me say that the Raphael birthday video was going to be my last Love and Deep Space video.
And they were
like, last video, huh? We'll see about that. Bring in the big guns. Well, guess what? It worked. In fact, I was almost not gonna make a video, but unfortunately, I'm the most predictable YouTuber on planet Earth, and it'd honestly be more concerning if I didn't make a video about it. So here you go. One more Love and Deep Space video for the road. After this, I think we can take it easy on the Collab Cafe reviews and hot guys, because honestly, who are you?
Yes! Oh my god, is she getting into that?
I didn't feel the 3D. Oh, I see. This video is sponsored by Arknights Enfield. Yes, I know it's a sponsor for a game in a video about a cafe based off another game. Bear with me here. Arknights Enfield.
There we go.
So first of all, I just need you all to know that the pre-reservation fee for this cafe was intense. And with this being a first-come, first-served reservation system, deep in my heart, I knew it was likely going to be a site-crashing bloodbath. So much so that I had to come up with a whole game plan in my head right beforehand. So, reservations opened at 6 p.m. and as I predicted, the site crashed almost immediately. But you know who it didn't crash for? Don't ever fucking doubt me, bitch! Let's go!
Oh my god, I couldn't load! Yay! Emily Pro Sniper!
I tried to at 6 p.m. and it wouldn't load. How are you so fast?
I've trained years for this!
She's a pro! Satsuga!
The site did crash on me immediately after I made the booking, but it didn't matter. I had already slain the beast. I was going to the Love and Deep Space Collab Cafe, and not only that, I was going 3 times. I did not book it 3 times, for the record. I just know a lot more Love and Deep Space girls than I thought I did. Normally, I would never recommend going to the same collab cafe more than once, but this was very important research in the name of content. So here's how it went.
Sure, Emily.
The gallery doesn't allow filming of any kind, so I'll be showing mostly pictures of everything. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
To start, Zane's dish was an omurice with a pear and beef curry sauce. The egg on top of the rice was cooked beautifully, and the pieces of pear added a sweetness that really complemented the savory curry sauce. This was one of the better dishes on the menu. His drink was a glass of pear juice with some pear chunks, and this was kind of just okay. Didn't really taste like a whole lot.
Yeah, I mean,
Xavier's dish was hot pot noodles with a super spicy broth, a piece of pork, and star-shaped carrots. The noodles were nice and bouncy, and I thought the broth was actually pretty spicy, but some of my more spice-tolerant friends did not think so. His drink was a strawberry soda, which ended up being my favorite for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
Silas's dish was a chicken steak plate with red wine sauce and a side of rice. The chicken leg we were served was actually pretty big, and with the rice, it made for a very satisfying meal. The one thing we didn't like, though, was the red wine sauce, which tasted less like a red wine sauce and more like a tiny dribble of sweet berry juice.
Yeah.
His drink was a pomegranate jelly tea, but according to the menu description, it was actually a strawberry and rosehip herbal tea with white jelly and a cherry. So I have no idea where the pomegranate part is supposed to come from, but this drink tasted like really diluted Kool-Aid, so wasn't really a big fan of this one. Caleb's dish was a chicken and apple salad with a side of clam chowder and 2 baguette slices. This was the lightest dish out of everyone's, which I was surprised about since I would normally associate Caleb with comfort food, but it was still a pleasant meal. It wasn't my favorite, but it tasted fine. His drink was an apple soda with a scoop of apple sorbet at the top.
Ooh.
It was sweet, but not very fizzy, and it was like the second best drink after Xavier's. And now, Raphael. Okay. I would like for you all to close your eyes and envision in your head what a paella looks like. Just imagine a classic seafood paella. Keep it in your head for a moment. You got it?
What does a paella look like?
Okay, here was Raphael's colorful paella. My sincerest apologies to my Spanish viewers specifically. I think it goes without saying that this was easily the most unappetizing dish out of the 5 of them. There were red and yellow bell peppers, a very sad sprinkle of seafood, and colorful rice cracker puffs on top for some reason.
Yeah.
It was bland, it felt sad to eat, and was the most unpopular dish amongst my friends.
I do
His
not blame
drink
you
was a
guys.
butterfly PT with pink lemon
That
syrup
looks
and
cute, at
sugar
least.
coating the outside of the rim. I don't really understand the appeal of butterfly PT aside from its color changing gimmick because it tastes like nothing. Every single time. This drink tasted mostly like water. Okay! Ranking time. In my opinion, the winner for the best dish was Zane's omurice with pear and beef curry sauce.
Nice.
And the winner for the best drink was Xavier's
strawberry,
strawberry soda,
yeah.
which was better than everyone else's by a mile. Raphael unfortunately came in dead last for both of these. I'm so sorry, Raphael girls, you got done dirty. Aside from the food, the freebie system for this cafe was actually really good. Each drink order came with a free paper coaster of the character of your choosing, and each food item came with a free sticker of your choice. And these stickers were huge.
They were of your choice.
There was no random RNG gotcha stress, which
Nice.
I'm assuming is because they didn't want everyone in the store to start trading with each other and making things super chaotic. The merch was also really cute. They were selling cat-shaped badges of the boys as Catboy chibis, Love and Deep Space sticky notes, ice trays, super cute magnet chibi plush toys, and my personal favorite, a Catboy mug that came with a ceramic coaster matching the design of the paper coaster freebies.
Those are so
Luckily, to
cute. Like, I don't even
combat
like Love
scalping
and Deep
mass
Space,
purchasing,
but those
each
are
item
so
was
cute.
limited to either 1 or 2 per customer. And now for the critiques. We were all pleasantly surprised at these dishes exceeding our low expectations taste-wise, but I will say, I do wish the menu actually matched the theme of the collab. Each dish had some kind of ingredient that related to their corresponding character, but if the theme appears to be cat butlers, I'm sort of expecting the menu to reflect that, even a little bit. Especially if they know customers are going to be taking a million Oshikatsu pictures with their cat butler plushies. So even though it doesn't matter at this point, here's how I would tweak the menu. I think some slight changes to the presentation of the existing dishes would have upped the cute factor more. Even something as simple as making the rice on Zane and Silas's dishes cat-shaped, and slapping on a little wafer of the chibi cat boys interacting with the dish. Sort of like what they did with the Tony Trapper Cafe. Caleb's dish in particular felt a little random, especially the clam chowder. So if I were to change anything, I would have maybe swapped out the clam chowder for a cat-shaped toast with apple jam. And for Xavier, the hot pot and star-shaped carrots really suited him, but I would have maybe swapped out the pork for shrimp and added hot pot meatballs to better match the Xavier memory card that actually features a hot pot dinner. And for Raphael, I'm sorry, but we gotta throw the whole dish away and start from square one with this one. I also think the drinks were a little underwhelming. So I think a cuter alternative idea would be to make them all soda floats with colors and flavors that match each character, top it with a scoop of vanilla ice cream, and add little wafer cat ears and printed gelatin
that would have been
versions of their
super
chibi
cute.
faces. Sort of like how they did it at this Miku collab cafe I went to a few years back.
Yeah, that
The
would have been
atmosphere was fine. Some parts of the cafe honestly looked kind of empty and sad with how sparse the decorations were, but the little table decorations were really cute. And there were some larger decorations near the kitchen featuring each of the boys and their Japanese names. And one final note is that this cafe gave you a limit of 1 hour, which I think is the shortest amount of time any cafe has allotted. And 1 hour might seem like plenty of time, but when you're in a group of 4 people and the first 20 minutes are spent setting up your goods and taking pictures, you're left with barely any time to actually eat. But I can't be too mad at that because the short time probably allows for more people to actually experience the cafe, which is great. Anyways, this cafe was an interesting mixed bag of pros and cons, and if I were to rate it out of 5, I'm gonna say it's a 3 out of 5.
Whoa!
Okay, I finally did it. I made the video. Thank you so much for watching.
Release me! I love that. That was a good one.